What did an average day in the life of an ancient person look like? Let's find out. It's market day in ancient Egypt. The sun is shining, the Nile is flowing, and people are bustling about their daily lives. Our story today begins with the most important meal of the day, breakfast. It consists of beer and bread for most, but some might enjoy a more varied diet of fruits, vegetables, and dairy products. After all, Egypt was the breadbasket of the ancient world. The men typically work as scribes, recording the transactions of traders and merchants. Women are usually employed as weavers, creating textiles for the pharaoh's court or working as servants in wealthy households. After a hard day's work, it's time to head home and relax. Most Egyptians lived in small villages, and houses were made of mud brick or wood. The wealthy, however, lived in luxury, complete with courtyards, gardens, and pools. Entertainment in ancient Egypt included playing board games, listening to music, and dancing. The ancient Egyptians loved their sports too. They enjoyed a good game of field hockey, which they invented, as well as wrestling, weightlifting, and running. They even had their own version of gymnastics. Across the Mediterranean, in ancient Rome, the Colosseum is coming alive with the roar of the crowd. Gladiators are battling it out in the arena, but what were ordinary people's lives like in ancient Rome? The typical Roman's day began with breakfast, consisting of bread, cheese, and olives. Men typically worked as merchants, artisans, or soldiers, while women managed the household and took care of children. In the afternoon, the family might take a break to watch a chariot race or a theatrical performance. In the evening, they might visit a bathhouse to relax and socialize. In ancient China, it's a typical day on the farm. The workers wake up before sunrise and tend to their crops. They grow rice, wheat, and vegetables and raise chickens, pigs, and cows. Life in ancient China was not easy. There were many natural disasters, and the workers had to be prepared for anything. Despite the hardships, the Chinese people had many achievements. They invented paper, gunpowder, and the compass, and they made great strides in astronomy and mathematics. In ancient Japan, a samurai's armor glistens in the sun as he practices sword fighting. But what was daily life like for ordinary people in ancient Japan? The workers wake up early and go to the fields to grow rice, the staple of the Japanese diet. They also raise silkworms to make textiles. The Japanese have a strong work ethic and are known for their craftsmanship. They make beautiful pottery, tools, and weapons. In their spare time, the Japanese enjoy fishing, hunting, and bird watching. So, what did an average day in the life of an ancient person look like? It varied depending on where they lived. But one thing was for sure, no matter where you lived in the ancient world, life was never boring. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this.